Welcome to the River Wye in Hereford, and this is the Autumn 3-Day Festival. So this festival's been going some years now, and there's lots of tradition here. As well as having the top anglers in the country here, we've got people who've been coming since the very start of the event, travelling from all over the country. And we always, there's a lot of sort of little traditions and history, but we always try to remember people who are no longer here, and none more so than Ray South, whose memory is kept alive with the Teams of Three event. It's a mystery Teams of Three that we run alongside the festival, and it's just a lovely way to remember not just Ray, but people who've sadly passed on.
It should be in bold, Robert.
It should be bigger, but listen, I'm not perfect.
Andy Neal.
Andy Neal, 75.
Thank you very much.
What do you want to know? You can't just say go on then.
How are you feeling, yeah?
You've brought no coffees, you've brought no donuts, it's wet, I'm cold, my peg looks horrendous, it's slippy. I'm not very well, Marge.
You're English.
I know, but this is not a very nice experience for me. First match on the Wye. I'm considering why I even did it, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
Bait bill's cheap and all. 984,000 quid to feed a few bleak. Not selling it to me. Unless something weird happens here and I have a great day, can't see me ever coming back. This could be Matt Godfrey takes up golf. Yeah.
Tom, talk me through it.
Just been a wonderful day's fishing, to be fair. I come here every year for this festival, and you hope of drawing a peg like this and having a day like I've had today. I mean, I've not got a massive weight. I guess somewhere between 40 and 60 pound, but I've had some nice big roach, some perch, some big perch, and quite a lot of dace. I started off in front of me. I put some ground bait and chopped worm, and I fished a little flat float over the top and a biggish round-bodied float, with the thought of maybe catching on that. And then I fished a whip just past it where I've loose-fed Emping caster, and I've had a stick float set up to run down if I needed it. And early on the whip was really strong just past the ground bait, and I kept dropping back onto the ground bait with the worms and catching the odd sort of big perch, big roach. It was really nice just to keep resting the whip and coming back on that. As the day's gone on, it's just, the whole peg's got a little bit tougher. I feel like some dace have come in the peg, and it's just got a little bit harder. So I've ended up catching on a stick float down the peg, or slightly down the peg, not right down the peg, and on a long whip in the last hour as well. But the fish was smaller, and I've probably only put 8 or 10 pound in the net last hour. It's not been as good. But the rest of the day, you know, one of them very special days you have on this river. It's been awesome.
Yeah, it's been nice watching you, boy. Well done, fella.
Cheers, love.
All right, man. Right then, £48, little sector win, is it?
Yeah, I don't know how far it's, you know, what's happened up the top like.
What have you done?
Well, for the first hour, I've had pretty much a meltdown, boys. Snapped a whip, lost 2 rigs down the side, and then the bracket on my ever reliable open system gave way. So I've had to stand up all day, my back is wrecked, and there wasn't a lot going on at the start. Eventually the bleak came in, but it's dropped a bit now. But this is just like a washing machine which just pushes them all out, and it's a bit of a nightmare like. But sort of got into a bit of rhythm. Last 2 hours or so they'd gone, and luckily I've had a few fish down the side, a couple of perch, a couple of roach, a couple of dace. There's too many small, like little chubless big like, and they just get to the bait too quick. So a couple of nice perch, but this peg is known for anything. This one here, and old 9-inch up there, look.
Good old
The old heron. So these two are not really known for anything. 58, that's a good one. And 65, 64 and 63 you can catch bleak and perch there. Some monsters down there like. But
So you're happier than you were the first hour, like?
oh, it was horrendous, man. It was horrendous like. You know, everything was just going wrong, everything's gone to shit. So yeah, but I may have been battered up there, mind.
I don't know.
There were some nicer pegs up there. You know.
Ah, there you are. Well done.
Aye, let's see what happens tomorrow.
Right. How are you feeling?
I'm happy enough, mate. I'm fishing, aren't I? So you can't not be happy, can you? Especially on here.
Yeah.
Bit of a disappointing day yesterday. Well, I say disappointing day. I had a lovely day's fishing. Caught some beautiful perch. Just shy of 27 pound of them. My own fault, really. Indecisions yet again on this river has cost me a section win. Rather than that, I was 4th. So because of that, I'm not overly pleased. But you know, in terms of fishing, this is mega.
Yeah. How are you feeling about this peg today?
It's a good peg, this one. It's
What number is it?
89. This is on the Asda bank. There's been some big weights of bleak off it, and it's really, really deep close in here. So there's a very good chance. I'm hoping we'll catch some big perch again, maybe some roach. The water's cold. I think there's been a bit of an influx coming from one of the dams upstream, because it's quite clear and it's very cold, which I think has knocked the roach sport a little bit. But But no, we should catch plenty of fish, certainly. Loads of worms, hopefully a few big dinosaur perch, and see what happens from there, really.
Happy days. And you've got Rory's lovely face to look at.
There he is, look, old handsome Raws over there. At least we have a bit of a social. But fancy Lee on 96 today, I've got to be fair. I think there was some fish on there yesterday, and I think you'll do a weight down there today. I think you could see 60, 70 pound plus. Danny Ash has drawn peg 100 down on the courts, which Tom won off yesterday. There's a lot of fish there as well, so I think it'll be a toss-up between those two for the match, if I'm honest. But there's going to be loads of fish caught today. There's lots of people on 1 point, lots of good anglers on 1 point, so keep your eyes peeled. You'll definitely see some fish caught.
Happy days. Okay. How are you feeling?
A lot happier than yesterday, I think, really. Peg I was on yesterday was a real nasty, boily, horrible sort of peg, and it didn't quite work out. So when I caught barbel, I had a barbel after about 15 minutes, had 3 or 4 chub, and then I've had a barbel about 6 pounds. So things were looking good, I think, at that stage, but the peg sort of faded away, caught some bleak, ended up with 23 pounds, 6 in section, not good enough. This peg, I actually drew this peg a few weeks ago, and I was actually sat way higher than now. It was a much higher river. Today it's a better level, and yesterday there was 43 pound off it, mainly bleak, I think. So there's a good chance of a good weight here, I think. I think it'll be a bleak match, maybe some perch. The problem with the inside of the peg here, it's too snaggy. You put a lot of weight on to try and beat the current, but then you end up snagging up on the bottom. So I'm looking forward to the day, actually. I'm looking forward to a good day's fishing. I think I'll catch plenty of bleak. Whether we catch enough is another thing. We've got the robot up there, I think, Adrian Whittle, and I don't know what peg he's on today, but he's having a phenomenal time on the bleak down here and showing us all the way every time, I think. But now looking forward to it. It's a great week overall, great meeting up with friends from all over the country, and long may it continue. It's a great festival. I've won this twice in the past and I've had good placings. We need a miracle now. We need a couple of section wins to go with the 6 from yesterday, but hey, there's money to win on the day and we have a great time, so looking forward to it.
Happy days. Cheers, pal.
All right.
Rory, talk me through it. How are you feeling?
Bit happier this morning than yesterday. Pegged 38 yesterday, pretty tough. Few bleak, few perch, few roach. 3rd in section, a couple of ounces off second, not ideal, but much better today. I'd say this is a hot buttery crumpet of a peg, if the bleak are here. Peg 65 probably won more bleak matches than any peg on Beaumont on its day, but the water's cold this morning, a little bit of a rise last night, a little bit of fresh colour coming in. Hopefully the bleak are there. If not, it's going to be perch, maybe a few roach. It's very, very deep. Has had a bit of form for barbel, a couple of 10-pounders caught off this peg, but they're a risk, and I think today 3 points, if I can get 1 or 2 points off it, that gives me half a chance of framing in the festival. So it's about a numbers game for me today, so fingers crossed I can catch a few, but yeah, more than happy with the draw if they're here.
Happy days. Hot buttery crumpet. How are you feeling?
All right. Not drunk.
Nothing. You looking forward to this today?
Yeah. Going to smash Whittle up off the next peg.
Yeah?
£50 of barbel.
Nice.
And thin.
And just put a nice umbrella up for me.
And put the umbrella up for you. But
That's not for me, was it? Cheers, Bob. How are you feeling, Mr. Whittle?
Not very good.
Why?
I've drawn probably 58, 59, 60, 61 at rank. I'm on 58. I'd say its rank is typical of a high water peg. It's a great low water peg, but it's just like 83 I drew. It's opposite 83 where I drew last week, and the river narrows up. You're about on a point and 0 slack. The only place it looks nice is down against the bank, but unfortunately when you plummet up, that is the bank. It's full of brambles. So yeah, it looks like we're in a spot of bother. Rory's on 65, he'd be almost unbeatable there. Robbo on 54, Spud on 55, all great pegs. Bloody great anglers. Good looking chaps too.
Oh, not as good as you've got.
Oh well, you know. So yeah, massively up against it, but you never know. And if I can catch dace, either big bleak or proper dace, then maybe I can salvage something.
Yeah. Well, thank you for
We'll see. We'll see.
Cheers, pal.
Cheers, pal.
Leave that in, it'll be good.
How's it been?
It's been alright. It's been wet. It's been muddy. It's been cold. But we've caught a load of fish.
Yeah.
We've caught some bleak and some more bleak. A few perch, a few roach. Been great, having a great day out. I don't know what weight I've got, I ain't got a clue. And I also think these people who count the bleak are either very, very sad or complete liars, because how you can count them when you're doing that, I'll never know.
No, that's mental.
It's mad, isn't it?
Yeah.
I think the liars, Marge.
Do you reckon?
Yeah, of course they are. 1,642 and a half bleak.
Yeah, nice and wet and muddy, and there you are. Talk me through it, Nige.
Well, really lovely day. Just a couple of stick float rods. Really pleased it was under the bridge. It was a bit dark there, but it was nice and dry when it was like pouring down with rain. Thinking about the other lads there a bit. Yeah, fish a chuck all day.
What do we?
61 pounds something.
Beautiful.
Yeah, just a couple of stick floats, just beautiful. Just, you know, run it down different places. Bit of ground bait, bit of loose feed. Just like, you know, red letter day, really beautiful.
Yeah, nice one. There you are. Cheers, boy. Right, so day 3, final day. Unfortunately, I was a little bit late this morning. I had a couple too many beverages last night, and I've missed the draw. And I missed the opportunity to go down and speak to a few boys before the match. So, yeah, the river's up a bit and a bit faster today, so it might be a bit more challenging. So we'll see what happens.
Yeah.
Go on then, talk me through it.
We're doing a little video, aren't we?
Yeah.
Peg 88. Not a peg I've actually really liked very much in the past. It's a peg I've only ever drawn on low water, and it's really, really snaggy. But in high water, it's really gravelly. On the inside here, and you've got this nice little bit of pace. Caught some lovely roach. 74, 75 pound of roach, up to probably pound and a half, about 200 fish. Just glorious day's fishing, really. Yesterday I was over there on 65 and I thought that was going to be a nice peg, but it wasn't brilliant. Few bleak. If you want the hot buttery crumpet, this has been it today. Absolutely phenomenal fishing. Big roach on flat floats, lots of casters, some worms, lots of ground bait. Just really nice fishing. Matt Godfrey's had just shy of 70 pound of roach down there as well. The river's full of them. We just needed to drop into the right height, and I think we'll have some immense fishing again this year. It's a really special place at this time of year.
Awesome. Mr. Whittle,
What's up?
you've had fun today.
Yeah, I've had a lovely day, yeah. Yeah, peg 96.
What do you weigh?
64.2.
Do you think you've done it?
I don't know. You just don't know, do you, on these festivals? So it'll be down, as far as I can work out, it'll be either, if Robbo doesn't beat me on the courts, which apparently he hasn't caught that well, it'll be down to me and Lee on weight if Lee wins his.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I'm 50 pound behind him, so.
Yeah, you were. He was on 133, you were on 80 odd, wasn't it?
Yeah.
But you've had a nice day today, though, haven't
I've
you?
had a nice day, considering it's come up. Now, normally, if you drew this peg at this height, you'd think it would be unfishable.
Yeah.
And it's going through. I mean, at the moment, you'd catch one at the moment. But sometimes, look, here it is. Look, when this comes in, you just wipes it out. But it's incredible that you catch fish here when it's like this. There's so many here.
Yeah.
It's insane. If it had been falling from yesterday, it would have been one of those red letter days. But it's still been great.
Yeah, gone more than 64 pound a roach, right?
No, 64 pound a roach.
Nice.
Beautiful.
Thank you.
I must thank Hereford District Angling Association, obviously, for granting us permission to run this festival on their waters, but also they do donate one of the day's peg fees, which is £6 per angler, which you do the math, but basically that all goes into the price of it. So for allowing us to use the water and for that donation, Hereford District Angling Association. Obviously the individuals and the support team that I've got here, which I couldn't do this without them. Firstly, Pete doing the scales as ever, every day. You turn up with clean scales and dry, or dryish nets. A good bit better, but no, to Pete, thank you. And a few support with different things, with helping with pegging, a little bit of weighing in, and also support with the draw and help with the draw sheets, and also enveloping money as well. So thank you to Percy, Mark Doherty, and who's the one I've forgotten? Oh, really? Come on, Jeff. Anyway, thank you to Mark Doherty and to Percy. Where's Percy gone? Oh, there you go. Thank you, guys. And thanks to Nigel for pegging the courts as well. And the main thank you I have to say is to Jeff Riley. Wax lyrical about his results, how much easier it makes life at the end of each day to do all that. It's not just that though, it's having someone sensible to bounce ideas off, or someone who picks up on the things that you miss. So massive thanks to Jeff Riley. Just on the actual fishing and the festival overall, we've done £4,533 in total over 3 days, which averages out at £21 per angler per day. So, and ain't bad, Okay, so as I spoke about earlier, we have this very kind donation each year from the family of Ray South, Vanessa and Rob in particular. They donate £500, and the decision was always made that we wanted it to be sort of all-inclusive, something for everyone to be involved in. So we we developed this mystery teams of 3, well not so mystery now, but teams of 3, and you know it just adds. I think what it does is it sort of encapsulates the spirit that Ray sort of brought to this festival. And listen, it might not last forever. I don't know how long we get this donation for, but with or without it, we'll always find a way of remembering these people like Mike Martin, people who aren't here anymore, that made this festival what it is. So, so as the teams were drawn out, it was all done on the first day's draw, and your runners-up this year in the Ray South Mystery Teams of 3, with 35 points and a combined total of £323 3 ounces. Runners-up was a team of Mike Bradley, Lee Edwards, and Steve Hodson. If we can have, when I do these afterwards, can we get the two runners-up and the teams for a photograph with Mark, please? And the winners of the Ray South Mystery Teams of 3 with 15 points was a team of Matt Godfrey, Matt Derry, and Pat Adams. Oh.
Well done, Pat, you carried them.
Okay, on the subject of donations, we have another kind donation for a biggest fish prizes from a friend of mine and local angler Paul Morgan, who donates 50 quid every year for the biggest fish. That biggest fish was a barbel of £9 8 ounces from Peg 18 on day 2, which went to Mark Lindsay. Okay, so on to the daily results. Okay, Zone A. 6 pegs, section 2 to 14 with a weight of £29.7 was Bob Giles. Section 16 to 28 with a weight of £27.14 was Tom Hobbs. And your winner of your 12 peg section with £33.4 ounces was Matt Godfrey. Mini section pegs 30 to 39 with a weight of £33.4 was Rory Jones. Pegs 40 to 47 with a weight of £33.7 was Mike Bradley. And the winner of the 12 peg sections with a weight of £41.5 ounces was Hadrian Whittle. Zone B, 6 peg section 48 to 53 with a weight of £29.4 ounces was Jack Jones. £72 to 77 with a weight of £27 was Aidy Griffin. And your 12 peg section 48 to 77 with a weight of £30.5 was Matt Derry. Pegs 54 to 59 with a weight of £35.9 was Dan Ashington. 60 to 55 with £44.6 was Joe Holloway. And your winner of the 12 pegs, 54 to 65 with a weight of £48.8 was Lee Edwards. Zone C, 79 to 84 with the weight of £33 4 ounces was Martin Challenger. Oh. Every time. 85 to 90 with a weight of £27.6 ounces was Pat Adams. And your 12 peg section with £40 9 ounces was Jeff Riley. 91 to 96 with a weight of £43 exactly was James Robbins. 97 to 102 with a weight of £41 was Steve Hodson. And your 12 pegs, 91 to 102 with a weight of £47 2 ounces was Clive Fletcher. Overall winner on day one with a fantastic weight of £67 4 ounces was Yorkshire's finest Tom Scully. Okay, day two. Two to 14 with a weight of £15 2 ounces. Jeff Maguire. You're better on the wide than you are the 7, Jeff. 16 to 28 with a weight of £18 8 ounces with a fucking Martin Challenger. And your winner of the 12 peg section with £27 4 was Jeff Riley. 30 to 39 with a weight of £24 8 ounces was Tom Scully. 40 to 47 with £21 was Pat Adams. It's the wrong number, but it's still the section prize. And the section winner there with £29 6 ounces was Clive Branson. Zone B, 48 to 53 with £26 14 ounces was Paul Johnson. 72 to 77 with £24 12 was Jim Brocky. And your 12 peg section winner with a weight of £45 4 ounces was Matt Godfrey. 54 to 59 with a weight of £34 2 ounces was Spud Murphy. 60 to 65 with £34 14 ounces was Rory Jones. And your 12 peg section winner with £39 7 ounces was Hadrian Whittle. Zone C, 79 to 84 with £44 was Joe Holloway. To 90 with a weight of £45 10 was Matt Derry. And your 12 peg section winner with £65 was Andy Neal. Okay. 91 to 96 with £56 6 was Jack Jones. 97 to 102 with £59 was Dan Ashington. And your 12 peg, 91 to 102 with a weight of £61 14 was Nigel Evans. Thank you, Dave. And your overall winner on day two with a fantastic weight of £85 2, that was the biggest weight of the week, was Lee Edwards. Day three. 2 to 14 with a weight of £7 6 ounces was Andy Neal. £16 to 28 with a weight of £14, 8 ounces for Lee Edwards. And your 12 pegs 2 to 28 with £15, 8 ounces for Tony Watlin.
Put it over there, dear, we will know.
30 to 39, £19, 8 ounces was Joe Holloway. £40 to 47 with a weight of £17 exactly was Jack Jones. £30 to 47, your 12 peg section, 30 to 47 with £28 was Matt Derry. Zone B, 48 to 53 with a weight of £24.4 was Jesse Edwards. $72 to 77 with a weight of £23.8 was Matthew John Greening. And your 12 peg section 48 to 77 with £29.10 was James Robbins. £54 to 59 with £32.10 was Jeff Briley. £60 to 65 with £24.6 was Dave Foxall. You don't even know him, do you? You just wanted to come up again.
But Funky's away next week, I'll have that.
12 pegs, 54 to 65 with £40, 12 ounces was Pat Adams.
Thank you.
Zone C, 79 to 84 with £26 was Steve Beckwith. 85 to 90 with £52.10 was Mike Bradley. And your 12 pegs 79 to 90 with £66 4 ounces was Matt Godfrey. £91 to 96 with a weight of £40.10 was Ian Winter. £97 to 102 with £35.10 was Jim Brocky. The 12 pegs 91 to 102 with £64.2 was Hadrian Whittle. Overall winner on day 3 with £74 exactly was Rory Jones. Okay, so on to your overalls. So we had, there was a tie for 7th place and Pat Adams both scoring 7 points. But finishing in 7th place with 7 points and 1 section win was Pat Adams.
Excuse me.
6th place with 6 points was Rory Jones.
Yeah,
You can see I'm not worthy, am I?
What's your handshake involved?
There's always a handshake with the overalls.
Did you wash your hands, Rory?
It's a bit limp if I'm honest. felt like a bleaker to me.
I'm worried about the pairs next week.
Ooh. You need to be worried. too late for a substitute. Finishing 5th place, right, there was a tie, there was 4 people tied on 4 points, but finishing in 5th place with 4 points, 2 section wins and an aggregate weight of £100 and 7 ounces was Jeff Brierley. Finishing in 4th place with 4 points, 2 section wins and an aggregate weight of £103 50 ounces was Matt Derrick. Finishing in 3rd place with 4 points, 2 section wins and an aggregate weight of £144 12 ounces on his first visit to the venue, Matt Godfrey.
Well,
That's some photographs after as well. So there, your runner-up with 4 points, 2 section wins and an aggregate weight of £148 2 ounces was Lee Edwards. And your 2023 3-day festival champion with a perfect 3 points, an aggregate weight of £144, an incredible performance by an incredible angler. I think this is the first time he's defended the title, Adrian Whittle. Speech. Say something. Thanks, Dave.
No, I'd just like to say without Dave, this wouldn't be possible. So.
yeah, well done, Dave.
Just to say to the final thing, just do me a favour, make sure you all get home safely and make sure you can, if you can, come back next year. So there you go then, that's the end of the 3-day festival. I hope you've enjoyed watching.